Hello, hello. What is today? Oh, happy Wednesday. This is the beautiful April showers. Hey, Joshua. Okay. Hey, VPG. How y'all doing? VPG. I had to go through my members. I'm still a member on your channel, right? Cause I had changed cards. And it just so happened I looked, I'm like, wait a minute. So all of my memberships that I have, uh, they all up to date. I gotta make sure I check that. Josh, you okay? You good? You know I got you. Hey, retirement. We don't we don't know who blocked you, Josh. That's what I'm saying. So I just uh send me your cash app, Josh. Mm, mm, mm. Joshua is my YouTube stuff. Okay. Okay, as soon as I finish this show, I got you. Go get you some lunch. Hello, hello, everybody. Beautiful Wednesday in the land of living. It's been raining, and oh boy. So y'all know I've been doing all of the aching and stuff, but it's all good. Leo season coming up, and I am a Leo. So happy Wednesday. I was just sitting here thinking about, hey Charlene, I was just sitting here thinking, how did some of these people get put in place in the black culture, and how did they become spokespeople for the black person, black people, people of color, whatever you want to call us. I don't say African American because I don't know where I come from. I was born in the USA. Uh, Everybody didn't come over here on slave ships. Um, how you been doing, Charlene? So I was just sitting here, everything's being revealed, everybody's being exposed. We find out we have been lied to about a lot of things. And This Umar Johnson, like, where did he come from? Because all I can remember was hearing about some black man that was getting ready to build the school. Now, my first thought was, what's up with everybody building the school? What's up with that? Well, we all know, since things have come out about individuals and what they do, they are allegedly building these schools so they can have access to kids. But this Dr. Umar Johnson, and I'm looking him up, it says Umar Rashid, oh my God, LBN Abdullah Johnson, born Jermaine Shoemaker, August 21st, 1974. Okay, so I'm older than him. Better known simply, hey, Rex, as Dr. Umar, is an African American black activist and motivational speaker. Johnson has referred to himself as the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Umar was born Muslim. Oh, okay. Okay, so he is supposed to have a doctor of clinical psychology. And, okay, so he's a psychologist. Okay, so he he had additional help in getting people to fall for his scam. See, what I was sitting here thinking is, where is this darn school at? I was sitting here. Hold on. It says Dr. Umar Johnson is known for his advocacy for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, a school he plans to establish in Wilmington, Delaware. He aims for the academy. Hold on. Let me drink some water. Okay. He aims for the academy to be a residential institution for black boys founded on Pan Africanist and international economic principles. The school development has first faced delays with ongoing challenges. So let me see. Let me see. Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. raised how much money for school? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so now, hey, mouthpiece. So now, the con artists, cause see, I ain't got time to play with people. Okay, and I need for my people. I need to know why are people listening to this con artist who raised $4 million for a school. There's no school, and he's saying he's broke. See, some of y'all people probably fell for this man hook, line, and sinker. Oh, he was, he's educated, educated, and he speaks well, and he's talking about Pan Africanist. I don't even get off into none of that stuff. And you know, he was another smooth operator that slid in on the black community, made himself a speaker, and been getting paid and all kind of money for an alleged school. He needs to be canceled. You know, see, and it was nothing wrong. It was nothing wrong with us falling for the okie doke. But this Negro, this Pan African, whatever he called himself, shit, hell, he black to me. Um, all he done did is made a fool out of people. He needs to not be supported anymore until he can give us a story on the school. We need to know where that money went. And he said he's broke. Hell, he's a psychologist. So he can go get a doggone job. He got a degree. The longest scam in black history. Dr. Umar Johnson raised millions in donations to build the school. I tell y'all what, I would never listen to anything Dr. Umar Johnson says. Black people need to hold him accountable on where that money at, where the school at. But see, y'all ain't gonna do that because we don't make anybody accountable for their bullshit. Some of y'all probably mad at somebody that owe you 20 or $30 and you not speaking to him, but you'll give a con artist $20 or $30 and don't question it. As of today, the word needs to be spread. Cancel Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't give a damn what he talking about, who, how he talking, because he's a damn good speaker. Okay. He talks a good game. But where that money at? Where is that money? And why are we still allowing him to just play in our face? I'm so sick of these people that come that's supposed to represent us. Now, this Negro done stole right in front of everybody's face. Why they do this at? Where do they do this at? This man needs to be canceled. He's saying he's broke, but he had raised $4 million for a school. Nobody should be supporting him until he can account for that money or that school. So we didn't allow a man that was supposed to have been representing the black community wanted to open a school, and we didn't let him steal, scam, cheat, steal right in front of our face. And y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all make me sick. I never really paid him that much attention, but I saw the headlines where he was saying he was broke. So I'm like, well, where's the money for the nobody should be talking to Dr. Umar Johnson at this time. This is crazy. But you know, we love the bad people. We love them. We love the dirty, no good ass, scheming ass people. And nobody holds them accountable. That's why when I sit here and I think about how we've been played, been lied to, had people that was supposed to have been representing us, and they have sold us out. F Dr. Umar Johnson and the horse he rode in. Nobody should be talking to him. Nobody should be doing the interview. He has no say so. He needs to be set down. Set down until you explain where them $4 million at and show the black people a dream. And he done did this shit in front of our face. I just put some comments. I asked him, how could he be broken? He got $4 million. I guess they found Dr. Umar Johnson to pimp us. That's all we do. All of these people that say they for us end up pimping us, using us, and stealing from us. Dr. Umar Johnson is a thief, a scammer, a con artist, you name it. Now this don't make no sense. We the people, we gonna have to start holding these people accountable. And why can't we have anybody that represents us and they just want to do the right freaking thing? Damn thieves. We do not need these type of people. No, I don't. Some of them, I think they get compromised, breezy, but a lot of them, let me tell you, they know who to pick. They already know they're a thief. They know the people to pick and put in place. Yeah, ain't nothing that got compromised about him. Hell, all of them doing the same thing. They know who to pick. I mean, I'm living. I saw he was broke, and I'm like, broke. Here we had another black pimp, black thief, wearing his African clothes, making us promises, and ain't delivered nothing. Then raised 4 million. He raised $4 million for that school, and y'all got the nerves to be worrying about Trump. Y'all got the nerves to be worrying about Trump. But here we got this man then stole right in front of your face, then scammed you, a con artist. You can't make this stuff up. He should not be allowed nowhere. Should nobody be listening to him? I mean, like, no, we don't do business with you. We got to start holding these people accountable. Hold on, y'all. Hey everyone, today is Wednesday, July 30th. The country store is serving cream of broccoli soup. We bowling will be at 1 this afternoon. Also, they are starting to jet the kitchen drains in 8 and starting, and they're going from 6th floor up to 19th. I don't know when they'll be there, just so you're aware of it, those of you that live in apartments 8 and 10. Cream of broccoli soup is in the country store, and bowling will be at 1. Have a wonderful day. Okay, we get daily announcements where I live at. And you know what I'm upset about? This how slow I am. Because I never paid Dr. Umar Johnson any attention. Because I looked at him and said, oh, shoot. Now here we go now. Now they putting on African clothing. You know, he talking a good game. Here they go. Where they find him at? This is crazy. I could not believe this man didn't open his school. I really thought I thought the school was open because I didn't pay him no attention. Um, cause I'm just like, okay, nah, you know, you know, people that live over, people that live over there. Hold on. The people that live over there in Africa, do y'all know they don't even wear them clothes every day? You can't make this stuff up. I mean, I actually, and I'm laughing. Um, he's still talking and stuff, so I'm thinking, the school is built. He's still, he, Dr. Umar Johnson, ran the longest scam in Black history. I just, I'm ashamed of myself because I thought the school was built since, I really want to call him, since he, still going on DJ Vlad, just going around to different platforms. And I'm like, no school. And he's still running around here in the Black community.
What is the status of the school? Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. What is the status? That's a good question, and it's tough because family is the source of everybody's trauma. That's what you call a traitor. The hip hop community has betrayed Black America. You're looking for a way not to have to engage the negative elements because you ain't got the courage to step to them and shut that down. And that's what's happening in hip hop. You put something that corner, then you said, you got entire culture accountable for letting it go on. Boss, your job. Oh, that's your job. You listen to hip hop music and you were inspired at some point, no? What is the status of the school? Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. What is the status of the school? Well, tomorrow morning I got to meet with a door contractor. I want to get some new doors. The doors we got it good. They're secure, but they're old. And since the school is 15 years old, physically the school is 15 years old. We've had it for 5 of those 15. I want to give it a fresh look. So I want fresh doors. We got another paint job, another layer of paint. We got some floors to cover up. Once we cover up the floors, put that other layer of paint, it's time for inspection. We at the finish line. So I hope to be applying for the inspection before summer ends. Some might say, why not next week? Something always comes up every time you're at the finish line. Something always comes. Some little fix this. But we right there. So my thing is, let's get the building permitted before the end of the summer so we can have a grand opening probably for Kwanzaa. But we're going to start educating the children next summer, though, because we need time to get ready. We can't do it that fast. But we right there. We dancing around the finish line. And, people always ask me, so what's going to be the date? I can't give a date. I've had like 6 dates, and I violate every date. You know what I mean? Because one thing this has taught me, when you institution building, don't give out no dates to the institution done. The biggest mistake I made was I thought I could predict. Nah, wait till you completely done and then give out the date. But we right there at the finish line. Floors and doors. floors, walls, and doors, and we done.
Before you move on from the school, quickly, what's going to be your role? Because I know that you're all over the world. You're speaking to many people.
Listen, the more subscribers we have, the better the guests get. So please hit subscribe. Let's get back to the show. I'm going to be the principal.
Okay, so you're actually going to be there?
Be able to travel as much. Yeah, I'm physically
got you.
Just got to remember, we're going to be tuition based.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
so
Lord.
Send their children to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. They're assuming that they're going to get to experience Dr. Umar in the flesh.
Yeah.
So if I'm number one, that's dangerous because I'm not sure my teacher's a teacher. You follow me? Yeah. And number two, they don't really get the Ephi Tunde experience, right? So I'm going to be the principal, and I'm also going to be a history teacher.
And is that
Boy, this Negro spitting some game.
Long time, or are you going to
schools come? As we get more schools, I'm going to have to fall back, and I'm going to be more of a superintendent than the principal. You know? But I still plan to be the history teacher, even if I have to do so virtually.
How about psychology? Would you be involved in that as well? Because I know.
Well, I probably will be the school psychologist as well, although we will not have a bona fide special ed program. We will have programs for disabled children, but special ed is federal, which means that's public dollars. We don't take public dollars, so we will not have a public special ed program.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay.
What's your views on religion in school? Well, we will have one of our bona fide curriculums will be African spirituality. You don't have to practice it, but you must study it. So if you say, I want my son to go to FDMG, but he cannot learn about the ancestors. He cannot learn about the way African people worship God. He can't come to the school. No child is exempt from any aspect of the curriculum. And the reason I'm bringing this up is good. I'm glad you asked the question because I've had supporters who intend to send their children to the school, but they want to exempt them from the African spirituality curriculum. They don't have to practice. They don't have to pull libation, but they must know why we do it. You follow? And they have to get the instruction, but they don't have to participate in the practice. I had one father, he's a big supporter. He said, Dr. Umar, I'm a Christian. I cannot allow my son to learn anything about African spirituality. I said, well, he won't be able to come to the school. I said, it's a shame. And you need to check your hypocrisy. He said, what do you mean?
Boy, that Negro, a smooth operator. It's been going on 10 years. I'm still hitting myself upside the head because I really thought this school was done. For him to be running around, going to talk shows and giving his opinion. I was thinking he was broke because he done finished the school. Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm speaking for the April Showers Network, which is me. I can't speak for anybody else. But Dr. Umar Johnson, you ain't shit. You's a con artist, a thief, a manipulator, and you done did this shit right in front of our face. I need to know why ain't nobody holding him accountable. He shouldn't even be allowed to be nowhere until he answers some questions about that school. My people. Because I think I might have sent him some money for that school. Because I know it's been a minute. Dr. Umar Johnson, you a kind artist.
Go to a public school, right? He said, yeah. They're being taught to worship white people. They're being taught about homosexuality and transgenderism. Yeah. They're being taught that African people can achieve nothing in the world. They're being special educated, medicated, mistreated. You was okay. But you're not okay with them learning about how ancestors worship God, a system you know nothing about. He had to pause and step back. He probably still not going to send him to the school. But I just want him to see the hypocrisy of a black man telling a black man, your son can't come to my school because you don't want them to learn about African spirituality when he goes to a school where he's taught everything about knowledge.
So would you be okay with sending your child to a school, and hypothetically, in in that same situation where, let's say, like you really want to send your child to the school, but they teach whatever it is, the homosexuality track, whatever it is. Are you okay with that, or would you actually want that your child to be exempt from learning those things?
Well, are we comparing homosexuality with African spirituality?
No. I don't want to compare it. I'm just using that because that's the example that you brought up. But take away that stuff. Let's say it was a Christian school that you really wanted to send your child to, but you wanted them exempt. Like, would you be okay with them being like, you're not
Pan-Africanist Christian Academy? Because if it is a Pan-Africanist Christian Academy, I know God don't look like my children. So although I may not necessarily agree with some of the religious beliefs, I can tolerate it because at least I know they won't be taught self-hate through their image.
Gotcha.
And what is this Pan-African mess he talking about? Boy, I'll tell you, Dr. Umar Johnson, you a thief, a con artist, a manipulator, a user, and nobody should be talking to you. Nobody. I'm so sick of these people who's supposed to be representing us. All they doing is stealing, and y'all got the nerves to be talking about Trump. Lord have mercy. Mm. Now, let me see what this Pan-Africans. And then what makes them supposed to be a leader of this over there doing them tasks? Do you got somebody books? Did somebody tell you how the Africans worshipped or spirituality? We always fall for the smooth operator. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. What else was I gonna look up? Dr. Umar Johnson. So, Pan African. Boy, I swear to God. Pan Africanism is a political, cultural, and social movement that promotes the idea of a unified Africa and the diaspora, advocating for the self determination and liberation of people of African descent. It emphasizes shared cultural and historical ties, aiming to foster unity and solidarity to overcome historical injustices like slavery and colonism. So, Pan African seeks to unite all people of African descent. Well, everybody didn't come from Africa. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is the United States of America, where I live at. That's our problem too. We don't know our history, and we will never know it. It was stolen from us. And anybody can sell us a dream. Okay? Can sell us a dream. Like Jesse Jackson pushing for us to be identified as African American. And everybody didn't come from Africa. We live in the United States of America. I mean, if I was rich, I probably would go to Africa and adopt a couple of kids and stuff. But, mm, 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 mm. Lord have mercy, we got FBAs now. Whew, I don't know what direction any of these organizations are going in, but I'm going to tell you what, y'all need to make these leaders accountable while y'all be jumping on the bandwagon, Pan Africanism, and damn it, oh my goodness. Then we had the conscious community come up, and what else we got? We got so much stuff. I can't keep up with it, and I ain't trying to. I know what my parents and my grandparents taught me. Dr. Umar Johnson needs to be canceled right now. Nobody should be talking to him. He pimped the people with a dream, and now he's crying broke. The man came up with Pan Africanism or whatever, however you say it. Put on some African clothes, and boy, he said, I'm good to go. Here I come, baby. Let me go do some pimping. Dr. Umar Johnson is a pimp, and he done pimped everybody that believed in him. And me, I just tapped myself on the face again because I really thought the school was built. And I thought the Negro was broke because he had built the school. Couldn't have found out he ain't built the school. He broke. He got two daughters. One daughter he into it with. And then these people killed me. You know, Pan Africanism. Didn't it teach you to get married instead of making some baby mamas? Mm. Like, you know, like I just, it's some weird shit going on with our people. But I hope they wake up. I hope they wake up. See, we we know these so-called leaders they have, the gatekeepers, Roland Martin, Charlemagne, Joy Reid. Roland and Joy, they're not even from the United States of America. But why is it that nobody is not holding them accountable? He had a dream of scamming people. He didn't have no dream of building no school. Because if he was building a school, that school would have been built. Now he's talking about it was doors and paint and all of that. Um, Henry Turner. Henry Turner. I can talk about whoever I want to talk about. Matter of fact, I'm not going to address you. I don't address retarded people. Because you retarded for coming in here in my show. I don't give a fuck what I sound like, how I talk, baby. See, that's people's problems. I'm not out here trying to please man. If I talk proper, you gonna like me more? So anyway, Dr. Umar Johnson is a thief, a con artist, you know, another gatekeeper, another person that entered the ring of I don't want to work for the rest of my life. And I'm gonna tip folks and have them take care of me. And so, Dr. Umar Johnson, hold on. This is like, I'm so sick of all of the black leaders, the people in charge, end up being thieves, stealing from their own people and everything. It's a doggone shame. You can't make this up. You can't make this ish up. You can't make this ish up. Hey, Henry. Henry Turner, stay a while. You might learn something today. And nice to have you. Make sure you hit the like button. I don't know what to say. Mm, mm, mm. Dr. Umar Johnson. I wanna. There should be a petition. There should be something started. We the only people we give. We forgive everybody that we shouldn't forgive. And we hold nobody accountable for nothing that they do. This just blows my mind. That another con artist, demon, on, but they got an answer too. They got an answer to God. Hold on, y'all. Mm, mm. Come here, McLean. I need to know why Umar Johnson is still able to walk the streets, live a life, and to scam people for $4 million to buy a school. Oh, he gonna be the principal, the superintendent, psychologist. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Oh, it's 10 years. Okay, so with him saying that he's broke, this is why everybody is talking about him.
This Dr. Umar thing, man, I done went down. Oh,
I'm so sick of this Wi-Fi. I live in a high-rise building, and this internet. Henry, you still with us, Henry Turner? We don't discriminate. I don't care. Yeah,
uh,
no. You know what? Yeah, this internet. I don't want nobody coming in here. You could come in here, but we don't pay people. We don't pay people no attention. Oh, I don't support people that support con artists and scammers and schemers and liars. And I'm sick.
God, this is when I first saw him with his phone out, I guess going live saying that all his accounts was frozen and for to send him money in desperate plea. I was like, oh man, his stuff is frozen, so people gonna help him out. his stuff, his bank accounts
Leroy, shut up.
some things that a lot of people have been pointing out. And once you fall down the rabbit hole, you start finding all this stuff out. And there's one video that I'm not going to play because um, this guy is really dragging out the video.
Leroy,
One of the things
yeah, he helped the children.
the only thing that I know is this guy has been blasting Dr. Umar for over a year. The video that he put up.
Yep, this old hoe gonna report on all of these dirty ass people. And I ain't miserable, baby. How many trips have you taken this year, baby?
No, I mean I just started doing researching a lot of this stuff. But yeah. So when I first heard about this Umar building the school, I know it don't take no money to build a school. It's gonna take some time to build the school.
So the longest scam in Black history is Dr. Umar Johnson. And Dr. Umar Johnson is a thief. No, I'ma have to.
So check this out. Check it out. This is
You irrelevant. Leroy, you irrelevant. Dr. Umar Johnson is a thief, a con artist, a scammer. He was telling people his money was frozen. He go to the internet begging for money. Yeah, and then didn't do nothing for his daughter. I'm so sick of you ignorant people. Y'all defend these hypocrites, these thieves, these con artists. Leroy, that ain't none of your business. You don't come in here. Fuck Leroy. Ain't nobody ready to come in here and be asking me no questions. They got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. I don't argue with people no more. Get you the fuck on up out of here. Oops, excuse me for cursing. Get you up out of here. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of people that won't speak up, won't do nothing. That's why our community, we still laugh. We gonna always be laugh. And because we don't hold nobody accountable for any them crooks, and they got the nerve to be talking about Trump. You can't make this ish up. You can't make this ish up. Daughter all on the internet talking about he ain't did nothing for her. And this Negro raised $4 million. Like, this shit is crazy. But you know, we do it to ourselves. You know, that's like this scamming pastor over here. I thank God I can look at her now and not want to pop her in the face. And when I say I'm done with people, I'm done with people. Bitch, don't ever talk to me. When I'm through with people, I'm through. Ain't no going back, no second and third chance with me. Folks want to defend somebody. Umar Johnson, he probably wouldn't even shake Leroy's hand or my hand. Uh, Shit. We always want to defend somebody that ain't shit, ain't worth two damn quarters, then did all kind of wrong. And y'all want to defend them. That's why we upside down right now. Let me see. We had the conscience community. What's going on with them folks? You can't make this up. Every time I look up, these so they done stole, pimped the people. Yeah, yeah. Leroy needs some. He need a woman, and I love the way people always like to say, y'all old HOES and all of them names. Baby, they better hope they live to see 63 because people ain't living long. And and everybody that's old ain't miserable. Yeah, Brother Polite and them destroyed the conscious community. See what I'm saying? I mean, says thanks, Rhino, forever 23. You can't make this shit up. You can't. Okay, let me look at Lennox. Y'all the ones, Breezy and Mouthpiece, my two adopted nephews, and AP 13 Keys. See what I mean? How we just fall for anything. All somebody gotta do. Y'all know what? This what I'ma do tonight. I'ma come up with, let me see. April Pillar. Let me see. April Pillar, the Lord will set me free. I'ma come up with me a scam. Oh yeah, Corey Holcomb, he went in on them too. Like I say, we so worried about Trump. What about our leaders? So, yeah, I saw Corey Holcomb. That's why I say I actually thought the school was built since the man was still around. I thought The school was built. So we done let a black man run game, and he needs to be kicked out of the community. We ain't supposed to be having this mess. And another thing I wanted to talk about too is this Ray J. Ray J, you little bitch boy. Um, you was with Whitney when she died. You unalived Whitney Houston. All of y'all, all of y'all was partying with Whitney. Whitney had really gotten herself together, looking good. And what do y'all do? Because she was looking so good in that movie. Whitney Houston had made a comeback. And just a FYI, Bobby Brown did not get Whitney Houston hooked on drugs. Her brother did. Okay. They blame Bobby for everything instead of looking at what's really going on. Yeah, Ray J, you little bend over bitch boy running around here getting married and stuff. And we know the deal, okay? That's why you are confused and messed up. Because you unalive Whitney. You was there. You already been named as a pusher, man. Okay? You went and got her. You went and got Whitney, allegedly, some dope. And Whitney hadn't done dope in a while. She probably took a big hit or something and got stuck and drowned. And y'all left that woman alone in that bathtub. Y'all didn't even try to save her. Y'all was partying in that room. Y'all left and went to the Clyde Davis party like had nothing happened, knowing y'all had left that woman in that bathtub. Hey, Tay Weezy. You took a great legend, Whitney Houston, from us. And stop talking about you wasn't there. You even said you was there. Now you changing the story. They showed you leaving the hotel room with a coat over your head. See, one thing about getting 63, hey, Miss Patty, we don't forget nothing. We looking at history and we talking about history repeating itself. And see, we done live this stuff so we can talk about it. Ray J, You unalive Whitney Houston. Suge Knight ain't lying. Go somewhere and sit down and shut up. But I'm going to end this show. I mean, when they said Dr. Umar Johnson was broke, I thought he was broke from the school. Till I found out he ain't made it school. So, Dr. Umar Johnson, you a thief, you a con artist, you a scammer, you a user, you a manipulator, you stole from people in order, you sold people a dream in order for you to live a good life. And now you hollering you broke with no school. Where them $4 million at? Everybody have a great day. I need to know where they find these people at. We got to stop believing in we don't need no leaders. I don't need no more people coming up Pan-Africanism and the conscious community. Forget all of that stuff. Yeah. We don't need no leaders because all of y'all compromise. Yeah. I love y'all all. I hope this show, I hope I did a great job. But I'm standing on business. Dr. Umar Johnson, you are a con artist and a thief. We don't want you. We don't want you as our leader no more. We don't want you speaking for us. Everybody, have a great day. April Showers, I'm out. Okay.